Okay, child's pose. Lift up the heels of your hands, stay, so it's just fingertips in the floor. You're making little tents. Really wrap your elbows down towards the floor. Try to run your fingers a little bit further away from you, up and forward. But pull your shoulder blades down and back, creating space between your shoulder blades, trying to get them to roll off sides of your body. When you're ready, round and curl up. As you inhale, let your belly drop down, shoulder blades squeeze, eyes and chest lift up. Lower ribs reach away from your hip bones. You can take a little rock side to side here. Stretching out your abs from all that good work we did on Wednesday. And then slide your hips back. Keep your spine arched as you go back, child's pose. One breath in. Big breath out. Again, round and curl. You shift forward. Inhale, belly drops down, shoulders squeeze, eyes and chest lift. Good. Lower ribs pull away from your hip bones. Keeping your tailbone and your heart high, slide back, child's pose. One breath in. One breath out. One more time, round and curl. Really try to round the spine as you move forward. Keep your tailbone under. With your inhale, belly drops down, shoulder blades squeeze together, lean through, rock forward. This time, chin, chest, throat comes down to the mat. Tailbone stays high. Let your heart fall heavy into the floor, so arms relax for a second. And then elbows squeeze in and press back. Belly button to spine, tailbone high. Spread your fingers, really grip the floor. And then float your toes together if you like. Heels towards bum, big toes touch. 3. Heart melts heavy, elbows press back. 2. Keep those collarbones wide and open. Press up and back, child's pose, right back. Roll over the knees. One breath in. One breath out. Move forward, tabletop. Tuck your toes, float your knees and hold. Make sure you're not locking your elbows. Elbow joints are soft, but you're not sinking into the floor. Rise, lift, up and out. Wake up the backs of your legs. Make sure you're using your legs and you're not just putting all the weight into the upper body here. Use your legs, use your core. Belly button moves closer, pubic bone moves closer to your belly button, opposite. Elbows wrap back and hug inward. Inhale up and back, downward facing dog. Giving yourself a second to feel it out. Take a deep breath in. And with this exhale, you settle. Find some stillness here, rolling the tailbone high, pulling the hips up and back. See if you can float your toes off the floor. Just the ball of the foot is pressing down and back. Move forward, high plank and pause, hold. Elbows wrap back, arms hug center. 3, hips and shoulders same height. 2, pubic bone moves closer to belly button. Float your right toes, hold. Ooh, my legs are still on fire from Wednesday. Ho ho. Switch. Left toes float. Press into your fingertips. Try to float the heel of the hand a little. Not that it actually floats off the floor, just that you make it lighter. Good. Drop the toes. We go back. Down dog. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Move forward, high plank and hold. Squeeze those thighs, elbows wrap back, arms hug in. Once you land, move your pubic bone closer to your belly button, not by squeezing your bum, but by engaging and working that front body. If you are not making like the mind muscle connection yet, don't worry about it. One day it just clicks. Keep looking for it. Right toes float. Three-legged dog. Bend the top knee, open up your hip. And get into the back of that left leg, left hamstring. Step your right foot through between your hands. Drop down to your back knee. Shift the weight back and flex, half split. Take up a little bit more space. Drop your toes open to the right, send your hips to the left. Slowly come back into center. Bend forward into the right knee. Inhale, both hands up to the sky. Right hand grabs your left wrist. We inhale up and over. Inhale, come up through center. Right hand reaches towards the back of the mat. Left hand reaches forward. Turn to face the right. Back hand to the back of your left leg. Send your hips forward as you lean your chest back, getting a little deeper into the front of that left side hip flexor. Left hand to the floor. Pick up the back knee. Right hand to the sky. Twist. Wide leg forward fold. Come up halfway lift. Breathe in. Big breath out and soften. Keep your knees nice and soft. Relax your spine. Halfway lift. Turn around to face the front of your mat. Step back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank and pause. Hold. Spread your fingers. Are you sinking into the heels of your hands, dropping into your wrists? Are you using those fingers to find a little hover? Left toes float. 3, get longer. Don't just lift it, reach it. 2, three-legged dog. Bend the top knee, open up your hip. Inhale for expansion, exhale for depth. Step it through, or grab and pull it through, however you get it there. Shift the weight back and flex. Take up a little more space. Wiggle the back knee back, or walk the front foot forward. Rolling tailbone to the sky. Reaching heart towards your left big toe. Drop your toes open, press your hips to the right. Come back to center, bend forward into your left knee. You can readjust your stance. Inhale, both hands up to the sky. Left hand grabs right wrist. Inhale, we go up and we lean over. Try to create space in the front of that left leg so that that hip is not so creased. Hips forward, but torso back. Even find that pubic bone to belly button connection here that's going to deepen your stretch. Come back through center, turn to face the left. Right hand forward, left hand back. Shoulder blades squeeze, fingers expand. Back hand to back leg and lean. Send the hips forward as you slingshot your heart up nice and high. Right hand to the floor. Pick up the back knee. Left hand to the sky. Hug that left knee into the midline. Notice if it wants to migrate. Keep it hugging in. Wide leg forward fold. Turn to face your right. Halfway lift. Exhale, release all the way down. halfway lift. Turn around to face the front of your mat, step back, down dog. Deep breath in, big breath out. High plank and pause, hold. Look forward, lean forward. If you can take 3 push-ups up and down, 3 sets, or we're dropping our knees. Modified chaturanga, back to modified plank. Look forward, pull your heart forward as you go down. So not just down, move forward. Widen your collarbones as you lower, and no lower than 90. Press up and back. Back forward and down for 2. Make sure you're using those legs. Keep those toes pressing and plugged into the floor. And up. Last one we hold for 3, elbows tight, collarbones wide. 2, up and back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, big breath out. Inhale, high to tiptoes, look forward, bend your knees, jump outside and back 5 times, or walking wide, step wide, drop the hips as much as you can, lift your chest, and then step it back. 4 more. Get high. 3, 2, last one, outside, back. Walk or jump between your hands, big toes touch, halfway lift, forward fold. Bend your knees, head and hands stay heavy, slowly roll all the way up to stand. When you get to the top, shoulders up, back, down, palms face forward. Utkatasana, hips low, chest high. Breathe in. Fold through center, all the way down. Halfway lift. Hands to your mat, step back, high plank. Chaturanga, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 1 breath in, 1 breath out. High to tiptoes, look forward. Bend the knees, walk or jump outside once, back, and then walk or jump in between, big toes touch. Halfway lift, forward fold. Pull into your legs a little if you can. Inward rotation through your thighs. Bend your knees, head and hands stay heavy, slowly roll. Shoulders up, back and down. Utkatasana, sweep the floor, breathe in. Exhale, fold through center, all the way down. Halfway lift. Hands to the floor, step back, high plank. Chaturanga, slow, don't drop into it. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 1 breath in, 1 breath out. High to tiptoes, look forward, bend the knees. Again, we go outside. We go back. Walk or jump in between. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Bend your knees, we slowly roll all the way up. Shoulders up, back, down. Utkatasana with the inhale, deep breath in, sit low, sit back, fold through center all the way down. Halfway lift. Hands to the floor, high plank. Chaturanga, low plank. Not now, we have guests, y'all. Not now. Inhale up. Exhale back. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, high to tiptoes. Look forward, bend your knees. Outside, 1 time. Back. Walk or jump in between your hands. Halfway lift. Flat spine. Forward fold. Utkatasana. We get lower. We get lower. Press to your heels. Inhale to stand. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift. Hands to the floor.